अथवा पॉलीप्लास्ट लिमिटेड अग्रणी OEMs और Tier-1 ग्राहकों को सेवाएं प्रदान करने वाली एक प्रिसिजन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनी का IPO 30 जून 2026 को खुल रहा है। मुंबई 22 जून 2026। कार्यालय फर्नीचर, घरेलू उपकरण, ऑटोमोबाइल एवं इंजीनियरिंग क्षेत्रों के लिए प्लास्टिक कंपोनेंट्स का निर्माण करने वाली अग्रणी कंपनियों में से एक अथवा पॉलीप्लास्ट लिमिटेड ने घोषणा की है कि उसका प्रारंभिक सार्वजनिक निर्गम IPO 30 जून 2026 को सब्सक्रिप्शन हेतु खुलेगा। इश्यू से प्राप्त शुद्ध आय का उपयोग पूंजीगत व्यय आवश्यकताओं के वित्तपोषण, ऋणों के पुनर्भुगतान, पूर्व भुगतान, कार्यशील पूंजी आवश्यकताओं तथा सामान्य कॉर्पोरेट उद्देश्यों के लिए किया जाएगा। एंकर निवेशकों के लिए बोली प्रक्रिया 29 जून 2026 को निर्धारित है और यह इश्यू 2 जुलाई 2026 को बंद होगा। होराइजन मैनेजमेंट प्राइवेट लिमिटेड इस इश्यू का बुक रनिंग लीड मैनेजर है तथा MUFG इन टाइम इंडिया प्राइवेट लिमिटेड इस इश्यू का रजिस्ट्रार है।
Similar kind of business. One is master components, one is premium plast. This is in the SME category. For peers, what we foresee is, or we can identify or we can relate to, is more as Shaili Engineering Plastics. We have seen their journey, and this is why we call them as RPS.
Now, what I understand from your presentation that you have given, that you are a middleman, somebody in America or XYZ, so Tata Power or Tata Electronics, they are looking for furnitures for their office. Then somebody will take the order from them based on the discussions, what kind of chairs, tables and all that they need. They will approach you and then you will do the detail engineering as per that and give the offer, and they will give offer to Tatas and you will get the order. Is that the process, or you are going directly to the Tatas?
I'll explain, sir. So basically, my customers, we work in the B2B category. So my customers, these are companies like, if you have heard the name called as Herman Miller or Steelcase. These are global brands in the US. They make their own furnitures. They are in the premium category. So these companies, we make components for them. We make components, assemblies, all these things for them. So they get their own orders. In turn, they will place orders for the components to our company, and we will be supplying as per their requirements.
Thank you.
Is that an exclusive arrangement?
Yes, we have long-term contracts executed with them.
And who holds the IP? Who holds the IP?
The IP for the products or the design of the products is completely owned by the customers, but the IP for the toolings, we own them.
IP of the toolings?
Toolings, the components will require a set of molds or toolings to be made. We own the IP for the design of the toolings.
And your logo signifies polymer or infinite?
This is actually infinity. This is the growth that we want to achieve.
So you said the capex is how much is the capex right now? Capex
Currently,
planning on
Asset size is 17.5 right now.
if you are asking the asset
next 3
size,
years, no, capex for next 3 years.
capex for the next 3 years. So basically, capex we are going to do in 2 phases. One is currently we have already done a capex of 3 crores currently. Further 3 crore capex will be doing with the IPO proceeds, and one round of capex we are actually going to do next year when the engineering product that I was talking about, an association or an agreement with a US company for an engineering product, which is designed and developed by us. So once that product comes into manufacturing, this is when we will be doing next round of capex. This will be somewhere close to end of 27 or maybe early 28.
Are you funding for that? The funding for that capex?
The funding for that will be doing bank debt, sir.
So how many women on the floor?
We have almost 40% women with us. So that has been our policy for a long time. We want to have women representing us. We have that policy with us.
Okay. What is your return policy?
Retain
Return policy on the products. Return.
Product return?
Yeah.
So basically, whenever we get associated with a customer, we have contracts executed with them. So every customer will be having a different set of policies for returns and these things. So my customers, they actually provide warranties on their products to the tune of almost 10 to 15 years. But my liability is not on the field. My liability is still their factories. So whenever there is a problem in my product, till the factory level, I'll be responsible. So in that case, the return may be immediately in 2 days. But once it goes to the field, we are not liable for that.
So one more question. Do you keep inventories?
Yes, sir. Of course, we have to keep.
What is the at what level? Like 10%, 20%?
Sir, we have inventories up to 50 days. It's
50.
50.
Yeah.
We have to have 30 days of raw material inventory. We have to have 20 days of WIP and FG inventories. Because the model that we are operating, my customers, they have projects. So whenever, for example, in between they had a big order from a company called as Capgemini for almost 2.5 lakh chairs. So that time the capacity goes high. So that time we have to have a lot of inventories also.
The second question, you are saying a capex. So how much R&D you keeping for 2-3 years? Like there are some new invention you said in the opening remarks. So what invention are you planning? It is just in your mind, or how much R&D you keeping for the 2-3 years?
So we are planning to actually reinvest almost 0.5 to 1% of our revenue into developing or designing new products. So this is what policies we have.
Okay, last question. What is the market share in domestic and international? Now, I don't think so in a domestic, you didn't work much because you said B2B. So is there any option for how much percentage you have in the international market?
Sir, we are doing B2B. So currently the customers whom we are catering to, 90% is coming from domestic and 10% is from exports, or the products are being exported by my customer. So, and currently I am the only supplier for them.
Okay, last question. It might be you didn't feel, you feel bad. So what product, is there any material coming from China? Because the government, as a Make in India, government is not planning to get any material from China. So what our company is planning?
So we don't bring anything from China. The raw materials that we source are actually coming from countries like Singapore and coming from Europe, Germany. Most of the players have also set up plants in India itself, like BSF is one of our major suppliers. They have a plant in Ahmedabad. So most of the, with the BIS and all those regulations coming in, that is a very big opportunity for us, and this is where actually we will be growing multiple folds.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you,
Thanks.
sir.
Sir, are you integrating recycled plastic also?
Recycled, see, my customer is very much focused on sustainability. So he wants green solutions or sustainable polymers. But that is not the kind of, when we say recycled, in India currently recycled material, the concept is very different. It is cheaper, it comes from discarded plastics. But the recycled polymers that we are actually doing, these are, we can say, costlier or higher priced than the virgin polymers that we are using. So we are also giving them solutions in sustainable polymers. Those are currently imported because they require a lot of certifications. There is one thing called as ocean-bound plastics. So one of my customers is actually advertising his chair made from ocean-bound plastics, and that is fetching him higher revenues also. So that is going to be their roadmap going forward. They have also taken carbon neutrality goals by 2030, and we are supporting in each and every category. So of course we are using recycled polymers as well.
Good evening, sir. I am Jaykumar here. First of all, I want to know where your factory is located.
So my factory is located in a place called as Shirwal. It is, I can say, more 45 to 50 kilometers from Pune.
Pune.
Yes.
Then another thing, so what about to install the capacity and your capacity utilization, that percent, how much you are using?
So currently we have installed 17 molding machines. So I will not talk.
All those are indigenous or
So we had 17 injection molding machines. That time 80% of my capacity was already utilized. But recently, last 2-3 months back, we have done one round of capex. I have added 5 more injection molding machines, and I have actually vacated or added 20% more capacity to my factory.
And your basic raw material, I think it is polymers or acrylics or something like that.
It is polymers.
And the entire polymers you are procuring from Germany or Singapore like that.
Yes, sir.
And another thing, what about is there any expiry date for the materials you are using?
So polymers actually don't come with expiry dates, but we have to have a good storage arrangement for that. It should not be exposed to higher temperatures, or it should not be, it should be kept in a dry place. This is their requirements, and we have a very good mechanism of FIFO in our factories. So first in, first out mechanism we follow. So we never keep polymers for more than maybe 4 months or 6 months maximum. And these polymers, they come with open-ended dates, so there is no expiry on them.
Then regarding the sales pattern, how you get more sales, institutional sale or direct one-to-one sale or from shops, how you are doing it? You are promoting institutional sales? See, in bulk way, see these companies like in that, what to say, those companies, IPO companies or infra park or techno parks. The company all on a sudden see purchasing 100 chairs or 500 chairs like that.
No, sir. We do B2B businesses. My clients are all global clients. So they get orders on a global platform. They get orders from India, they get orders from US, Europe, from anywhere the order can be locked in. So we are not doing B2C. So we don't cater to the open market or anybody who is actually giving an order for 500 chairs or something. There is a very high premium when we do exports. Also, the premium not only comes from the nature of the business, like the export business, but it is actually coming from the fact that this product is designed by us. So when we design the product, the IP lies with us. Also, my customer is investing in this going forward.
So can you say we are at an inflection point with respect to exports?
Yes, definitely. This year we will be doing export, but next year when this product actually gets into manufacturing, we will be having almost 20 to 25% of revenue coming from US.
And what will be I believe the 70% utilization is for the existing capacity. And what is the maximum turnover ratio? What is the maximum revenue that can be achieved from 100% utilization of the total capacity? Will it be somewhere around 300 crore or 100% of the whole capacity which is not utilized? The maximum revenue that can be achieved.
So, sir, what we envision is to have a 300 plus crore revenue in the next 5 years.
Would it from the same block?
No, we will be needing one more round of capex to be done. This will be coming in the year 28-29.
So for the existing one, the maximum revenue?
We will be doing almost 160 crores of revenue from this round of IPO.
Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
Hello. I'm from Sarna. I'd like to ask, first of all, congratulations for detailed briefing about the IPO. I'd like to ask, what revenue and profitability impact do you expect from the proposed IPO after the IPO is deployed?
Sir, can you please repeat?
Yeah.
My question is, audible?
Yes.
What revenue and profitability impact do you expect from the proposed IPO fund after the deployment?
Sir, we will be seeing a 50% growth in the current numbers after the IPO, and we will be seeing an additional 2% impact on the net margins that we have currently. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Do we have more questions?
You said that the price ranges from 50 rupees to 60 rupees.
55 to 60.
55 to 60. Recently we have seen it that as soon as your IPO is over, subscriptions are over, and it comes in the market, in most of the cases, they go down 10 to 15%. Now, why that is happening? And it will not happen in your case because that is discouraging people to go for subscription. People wait for it to come down and then buy. Are you likely to get affected because of that? It is happening in most of the cases. You see the share market data.
Sir, because I think market is dynamic and this is something which is market driven thing. So it's a demand and supply kind of process. So if there is a higher demand than the supply, prices go up and the supply is more. So it's all about how you perceive a company. So over here as Atharva, we feel this is a gold class company and they have received an award from Herman Miller also last year as a gold class supplier to them. So we have a full faith on the company and we see that things looks to be very positive for us.
Who are the underwriters?
So we are the underwriters as well as the merchant banker is the underwriter.
Thank you.
Hello. I wanted to know what's the percentage of revenue that comes from the top 3 customers?
So from the top 5 customers, we are getting 65% of the revenue. Thank you.
So I have 4 questions. Firstly, regarding raw material, any sensitivity to raw material prices globally?
Raw material prices are getting affected by the geopolitical situation. But like I conveyed that we already have contracts in place with our customers where the variance in the raw material pricing, for example, up and down below or above 5% gets automatically built into the costings and we are not affected by this.
Okay, and you made a statement during the presentation that tighter the tolerance is wider the margins. Can you explain and just visualize a bit for us? Next 2-3 years, where do you stand to be margin wise and product mix wise?
Okay, so basically when we work in a basic injection molding category, there are a lot of companies who are doing this. So the competition is very high. So when we work in this kind of a category, we have to just mold the part or maybe we become a contract manufacturer in the long run. In the home appliance industry, similar thing happened with us. We invested in the machines, but we were not able to run our business on our own terms. Customer was very dynamic. He used to blackmail us for giving discounts and we used to go forward. But going forward, when we started getting associated with premium products, there our design and engineering aspect actually started kicking in, and this is when the margin expansion happened. So this is where I say that once we start doing complex components, precise components, we actually can make more margins and make more money in turn.
Okay, so last question. Like you are pivoting towards premium furniture and global giants you talked about. So if you can explain a typical chair pricing, how much bus size you capture now, any plans to migrate up the value chain onto a specific chair?
Yeah. First, let me start by explaining the Indian chair market. Basically, India में क्या हो रहा है ना? There is more than 50% of unorganized chair manufacturers. So their chair will be priced at somewhere around 3,000 rupees, 4,000 rupees. The organized players, they will be actually pricing their chair at 8 to 10,000 rupees. So उसमें क्या? This is the retail price that I am speaking of. So you can understand the components that go into this and the component manufacturers, what competition they will be facing. But when I cater to my customer, he is making a chair of 1.5 lakh rupees. We actually provide a value per chair of almost 8,000 rupees for them. So when we are talking of this kind of components going into a chair, we are actually getting paid more than an organized chair manufacturer. So these are the kind of revenues we expect from doing business with this premium sector.
Any headroom there? I mean, let's say you're making 8 to 10,000 right now from the 1.5 lakh share. Any headroom there to move up from, let's say, 10,000 to 20 or 25,000?
Definitely, what we are trying to do is we are trying to increase our revenue per chair. So what we are trying to do is focus on not just what we call as the unorganized chair or the unbranded chair. यहाँ पे क्या होता है ना, चेयर टूट गया तो टूट गया, इसको साइड में कर दो. But the customers with whom I am working, you will be surprised to know they are called as the Rolls Royce of the furniture industry. The president of US will be sitting on their chair. So this is the brand value that a company like Herman Miller has in the market. So इनका चेयर 1.5 लाख रुपए का होता है. Of course they are giving a lifelong warranty. 14 साल का जेल टर्म होता है, 15 साल का इनका चेयर का वारंटी होता है. So the components that go into these kind of products, इसका liability lies with us till the factory, but the end warranty lies with the customer. But the components that we manufacture are actually tested for millions of cycles. That is the reason why these companies are actually able to give these kind of higher warranties.